So it is, yeah, it is good, and it's preempting things really well. Ali Farag, and Derek Ryan is a very good guy to see in that respect.
Yeah, himself a former world number 7. He knows and actually a similar build to Farag.
He is, yeah, that's a good point. It's a good point. Quite tall and rangy.
Jeez, there's some work being done in this rally.
But Ali Farag must be on top form, because to dispatch James Willstrop in less than half an hour, it's just phenomenal.
And this crowd is amazing. They've really done a good job with this tournament.
Well, that's a great improvisation there. He's had quite a lot of work to do still, Ali Farag. You watch this volley, how he has to improvise. The ball's coming towards his body. Great skill.
Change equipment quickly. 8-5.
Seeing so much in the follow through there.
So 5 game balls to Ali Farag in this first game, the number 2 seed here in San Francisco. A good hunting ground for Diego Elias, but so far it's going the way of Ali Farag. Trying to pick up the pace, trying to use his volley a bit more. There, that hit the ball a little bit harder. Because I think Farag can be mesmerising, he can hypnotise you into his pace. And it's not just the accuracy of his game, it's his pace that he wants you to play at. And he's going to beat you all day long if you go into his rhythm.
Well, just as you said, stepping up there and volleying, it pays off. It's getting some dividends from it. For me, that's where it's going a little wrong for him, because he's got the hands, as you say, and he wants to execute and play those beautiful shots. But if you're not willing to grind when it's grind time, then you're not really, what gives you the right to play them? You have to work for it. And I don't know if he's getting very annoyed there, not enjoying the movement of Farag at all.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I mean, he is gutsy, and I know you're not saying he's not gutsy, but sometimes he lacks the patience that he needs.
Not exactly, not at all, nothing. Yeah.
So the pace has risen dramatically here. Both players really eager to take it early, pick the pace up.
Not one ball has hit the back wall.
Wowzers. That was a good point. Not one ball hit the back wall, and the final shot was quite appropriate, really, from Ali Farag. Yeah, I think he was. I got a text from Danny Mazzaro today asking me for a game, but he's. I know I couldn't play today. I was going to play tomorrow, but he's playing Diego's dad, so I was blown out for Diego's dad. But yeah, he's a good player
too.
To
see how that went.
I have to go and commentate on that one.
Yes. But yeah, and he's come in from victory at the Pan American Championship.
See, that goes back to what you were talking about earlier, Ash, and that's a cheap error, isn't it? I mean, he's obviously going for something, which is good, but it's a cheap error, and he's not making it really tough for Farag here.
No, he's on the flight home.
Yeah,
he is.
Might be getting slated a bit by the commentators, but you know, feeling absolutely exhausted. There's nothing you can do, but I don't know if that's the case here. I just think he's mentally gone. He's felt outclassed here.
Match ball.
And we have 9 match balls now for Ali Farag. And it's all over. It's all over. Ali Farag giving a bit of a lesson to his younger opponent in this third game. Pretty impressive display from the number 2 seed. Coming out of the victor 11-5, 11-8, 11-1 in 34 minutes. Great start from Gaultier.
Yeah.
He's been just really tight on his, especially his backhands. Squeezed a couple, got a couple of errors from his German opponent. Look at that.
Jeez.
Look at that. And a wry smile from Rösner. He's seen it all before. He's played Gaultier so many times. But look at the whip, look at the lunge and the power from Gaultier. The lower seed, the underdog, as some people would have it in this match, but I don't think many people really believe that. Wonderful, wonderful lunge there. Vintage Gaultier. Beautiful movement into the front left.
It's almost as if now Rösner is playing a three-quarter court and taking out that front right corner, that forehand of Gaultier.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, he did play. Gaultier played a couple of phenomenal winners. His movement into that area was ridiculous, really, for a man of any age. Never mind 35. I mean, that is. I have no words really to describe.
That's your job, Simon.
I know. I'm going to have to find some quickly.
Yeah, get on it. Really, he's struggling to get a foothold in this match. He's taken out that corner. It doesn't seem to have much. Oh dear. No.
We have a trainer to the court, please.
I think he's going to be okay. I think he's going to be okay. Just sort of lost his footing a little bit there, and you see. When Greg Gaultier is in this mood, it's very, very hard to break him down. He looks like he's enjoying his squash here. Another error from Rösner. Squeeze, you have to say, slightly from Gaultier. The general power and accuracy, but Rösner looking at odds with himself, really. Quite often take a physio rather than a coach to tournaments. He has to be the most consistent player of all time, you'd say, over a long period. And there's the jutting. The jutting of the jaw. You know you're in trouble when Gaultier starts doing that. He's still only 1 point behind. Just takes so much work to get daylight against the general. Some real reactionary stuff.
It's exhibition stuff.
The French general absolutely loving that rally. Both players, lots of reaction shots, and there's the winner. Too tight. Rösner couldn't time it. Gaultier loves getting the crowd on his side. Perhaps if he was a little bit more challenged, things might change.
It's where we'll see it's 2-all. Can he still hold that? Does he still have the mental capacity to be as zen?
As calm. But he's, I mean, the movement's absolutely ridiculous. These two athletes going at it. The crowd wanting more squash here. There's been some phenomenal rallies in this all-European affair. Well, that's it's very disappointing for Simon Rösner. Just didn't see that one at all. Not often you see a top professional lose on a shot like that, but all credit to Gregory Gaultier, the French general. Wonderful performance, and there's the entertainer. Ashling's burying her head in her hands there with a little jig, but it's 11-3, 11-5, 11-8 to Gregory Gaultier. He comes through in 3 games.